yours yet. Add a load of fun. Busted through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be.
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one. Between the Atlanta Falcons and the Seattle Seahawks. The ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're underway from Seattle. Has this at the 6. Already, we've got a loose football. And the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Neither offense has even taken the field yet, and already, Brock, a massive swing in this contest.
Yeah, think about it this way, kid. If we didn't have the coin toss before the game and one team got the ball to start both halves, what an advantage it would be, and that's exactly what this offense has right now.
He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Levis. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And it's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Mike zero! And it's huge. Zero's down, 49 window. What?
To the air on 3rd and long. That's incomplete left side.
Hey, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks. That time, the plant was closed.
Looking good, but just a little too far left. He missed it. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Kenneth
Walker gets it for the first time. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
19 Lions.
From the gun, Milrow. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
19, let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19, Warrior, 17.
Air it out on 3rd. didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Fourth down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
And they're on the 34-yard line.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Hey, like 13.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Hey, come on.
Staying with Robinson. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Like 49.
Another carry for Robinson. They get there to take him down right around the 41. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
So first down from the 41.
Like 54.
Play action, Levis. Headed out right. Got a man, it's Drake London. And they get this down to the 28. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Falcon first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Slot man's in motion right. 1st and 10, run to Robinson. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Robinson again here on 2nd. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
Here we go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. Defense all over this one.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on 1st. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss, just like that.
Tight end in motion left. Looking to throw, Levis. Here comes a screen, Algier. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Here he goes, third and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's when you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Their rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line, get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
Ready?
This is Walker on second. And he's going to get this one to about the 22 before they take him down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Press all 80. Alert.
Running with Walker again. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only a couple of yards on the run, and that brings us to the end of quarter number 1.
At the 24-yard line.
About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll have it 2nd and 8.
60 Eagles.
Throwing now, Milrow. There's a screen out for Walker. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30. That's a pickup of 9. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Walker on first down. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you could do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Here we go. 60 boxes. 60.
He picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's out to the 37.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Ready? Stop. 19, 18. Go.
Throw here. 3rd down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Walker now from the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long.
Let's go.
Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. They dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
Get it. 18, find it.
3rd and long for him here. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And he drives this into the pouring rain. He has it at the 22. He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Levis now off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. So that brings them to 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Throwing here, Milrow. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one does not go far. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun now for Milrow. He's on the quick hitter. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Come on, come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Here we go. 70 Timber with Cougar 19.
Milrow from the gun. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. Still has room inside the 30. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
70 Lions! 70 Lions! Warriors, 70!
Milroe with it on first. Escapes out to the left. He's keeping it. Driving across the 15-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Here's Milroe, first and 10. Escapes the pocket. He loses the football. And the Falcons scoop it up. And deep in their own territory, they're going to take possession now after the fumble.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to throw now, following a turnover. He's got it over the middle. Galloping inside the 40. Inside the red zone. He will not score, but he got oh so close, Brock. Out of bounds 4 yards shy of that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Falcons get some late points and the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 48.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Come, my team. Come on.
To throw. Here's Milroe. All in left side. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs from 37.
Buffalo Crackle 80. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
First down throw here from Milroe. Looking right, and he finds him. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Oh, put way too much on that one, Brock. The end zone and out.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
2. Warriors 7, 19, Tigers 18, Pioneers.
2nd and 10. No run throw. Intercepted in the end zone. Sante Samuel Jr. makes the play.
Hey, Kate, you know as a quarterback, every decision you make's got a consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Short pass. Oh, the football's loose. That should be Seahawks football.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Shot alert,
They give up the gut to Walker. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Come on. Hey. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
1st down, and they go right back to it. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready?
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let go.
Staying with Walker. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Start. Go.
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks start the 2nd half with some needed points. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Drops like first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Slot man motioned over. On the play fake, it's Levis. It looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Like 13, Army. 13,
Throwing his Levis on 3rd down. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
At their own 37-yard line.
On the set.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
You're not. 19, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Lion. Ready, right?
Pistol now for Milrow. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
60 Maverick. Cowboy.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one is caught. Horton has it. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. That's a pickup of 9. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Toss play. This is Walker. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And they managed to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Ready. 60 Bison, 60, 70 Timberwolf.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk Panther 60. Go.
From the red zone on 1st. Down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Okay, way up here in the booth, can you smell it? Can you smell that running back is smelling the end zone? He gets him down there to the 2. You know he wants to finish it.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19. Ready.
Walker can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Start.
Trying again, Walker. And he takes this one in for a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. What's there to tack on the extra point? And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap, but get to Robinson. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That one's complete over the middle. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. That'll be the 1st and more. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
Ready, set.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
Walker running to the right. Still going inside the 35. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They got 21 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. And you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Viking 18.
Walker off his own read. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Go!
Working inside the red zone. Ball came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, right?
They'll go with Walker on the counter. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, kid, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Walker again. And the stand continues. Stopped at the line. It's now 4th and goal.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Cade, and I got to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters. These are the moments they live for.
It was brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. On 1st down, here's Levis. He'll put everything he's got behind it. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. Bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Levis. He's looking deep once again. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Walker on 1st down. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit. It's just tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready!
Running with Walker again. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
Come on!
To the air on 3rd and long. It's Collins. Here's Arroyo. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
It's a design run for Milrow. Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Back all 80. Ready.
Well designed run. Here's Milrow. Setting up for the kneel down on third.
Fix the Eagles.
So it's a win for the Seahawks. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.